Okay, so there were 2 tortilla chips and they were playing in a park. Oh, really? Yes, there were 2 tortilla chips. Dos tortilla chips. And one tortilla chip said to the other tortilla chip, "You're not being very fair." Why did you say that? I don't know, because I think he threw the ball at his face and he hit him in the face. That's not very nice. Yes. And so the nice tortilla chip that was the victim said, "Hey man, hey, here it comes, ready? Hey, you wanna talk about it?" Ah! Super funny. And then the other tortilla chip, the not nice tortilla chip, said no. You know why he said no? What did he say no? He said no because I'm not your friend. Ah! And then what happened was the mean tortilla chip that said I am not your friend, like the cheese, nacho friend cheese. He has said that his friend Jalapeno would come and he would get jalapeno business. Ah! Black power. So I don't know if you'll find all these funny, but I thought they were kind of funny, so I'm going to read you one at a time. And they're weird sex jokes. Just go with it. Stop texting me. You'll see it before Wednesday. Shut up. Okay, here's the first one. Johnny noticed that Jimmy was wearing a brand new shiny watch. "Did you get that for your birthday?" asked Johnny. "Nope," replied Jimmy. "Well, did you get it for Christmas then?" Again, Jimmy replied, "Nope." You didn't steal it, did you?" asked Johnny. "No," said Jimmy. "I went into Mom and Dad's bedroom the other night when they were doing the nasty, and Dad gave me his watch to get rid of me." Johnny was extremely impressed with this idea, and extremely jealous of Jimmy's new watch. He vowed to get one for himself. That night he waited outside his parents' bedroom until he heard the unmistakable noises of lovemaking. Just then he swung the door wide open and boldly strode into the bedroom. His father, caught in mid-stroke, turned and said angrily, "What do you want now?" "I want a watch," Johnny replied. Without missing a stroke, his father said, "Fine, stand in the corner and watch, but keep quiet." So I read this one, and I kind of thought of you back in your pimping days. So this will be my test for you when we get married. Patty was planning to get married. Patty, that's a guy's name. Patty was planning to get married and asked the doctor how he could tell if his bride was a virgin. The doctor said, "Well, you need 3 things from a do-it-yourself shop: a can of red paint, a can of blue paint, and a shovel." Patty asked, "What do I do with these, Doc?" The doctor replied, "Before the wedding night, you paint one of your testicles red and the other one blue. If she says, 'That's the strangest pair of balls I ever saw,' you hit her with the shovel." I probably wouldn't hit you with a shovel, but I would just laugh, because then I'd know that you're not a ball looker. Looker, not liquor. Looker, as in with your eyes. Okay, so this one's really dirty, so don't let your mom hear this one. You may not even like it, but I thought it was kind of funny. A hippie gets onto a bus and sits next to a nun in the front seat. The hippie looks over and asks the nun if she would have sex with him. The nun, surprised by the question, politely declines and gets off at the next stop. When the bus starts again, the bus driver says to the hippie, "If you want, I can tell you how you can get that nun to have sex with you." The hippie, of course, says that he'd love to know, so the bus driver tells him that every Tuesday evening at midnight the nun goes to the cemetery to pray to the Lord. If you went dressed in robes and some glowing powder, says the bus driver, you could tell her that you were God and command her to have sex with you. The hippie decides to try this out. That Tuesday, he goes to the cemetery and waits for the nun. Right on schedule, the nun shows up. While she's in the middle of praying, the hippie walks out from hiding in robes and glowing with a mask of God. I am God. I have heard your prayers and I will answer them, but you must have sex with me first, he says. The nun agrees, but asks for anal sex so she might keep her virginity. The hippie agrees to this and quickly sets about having sex with the nun. After the hippie finishes, he rips off his mask and shouts, "Ha ha, I am the hippie." The nun quickly replies by whipping off her mask and shouting, "Ha ha, I am the bus driver."
One, two. When it felt like snow. Now I even think that she stared like you. She used to just stand there and stare and roll her eyes right up to heaven and make like I just wasn't there. And she used to fall down a lot. That girl was always falling again and again. I used to sometimes try to catch